Chased out like a pair of peasants.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes, Kay.
there's something even thieves should never steal. Do you know what that is?
You really shouldn't steal anything. However, I'll bite. What shouldn't a thief steal?
A life. It's too heavy a burden on your soul to get away with. Ever.
That's something we can agree on. Well said, Kay. No matter. No matter what we may try, murder is one crime that can never truly be hidden. And I intend to prove that by my own hands. When I apprehend the murderer myself.
Alright! And I'm going to work extra hard to be a good assistant. Let's go!
I still never said she could be my assistant. I'm just going to drop the issue. The first thing we should do is locate the real scene of the murder.
Itchy poo.
Detective Gumshoe, don't call me that again.
Mr. Edgeworth, the stadium. Hurry, sir.
Damn, isn't it so great that we don't get to deal with Wendy Oldbag anymore?
She died?
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
unfortunate.
Good
What's
riddance,
the point of playing this
honestly.
game? I mean,
Riddance,
good
she
riddance.
was like
Yeah,
the best.
she sucks. Yeah, guys.
I need a minute. I need a group.
I need a minute. It's Jonesy smoking.
Jones.
Anyways.
That wasn't a minute.
Oh, you want me to actually wait a minute? I got
Bro,
you. This is supposed to be a hush hush, but they found a witness at the stadium.
a witness.
You, when I tell you about leaving your signpost.
Ah, the jig is up.
You're dragging his ass back.
Mr. Edgeworth, remember that I'm always rooting for you, so go get him, sir.
Those detectives sure looked like they were enjoying themselves.
It's not all fun and games, Kay. Now then, let's head to the stadium and meet this witness.
Payne and his daughter for him.
I thought there was a witness here.
Yeah, I don't see anyone.
I hope it's a trap. Oh, okay.
It's like, ugh, gross.
It's like
Huh?
fake Maya over here, God.
I'm glad to see her.
Damn fake my. That's what K is.
So, are we gonna read our line?
Forgot what impression I did for her.
You just had a bored voice, I guess.
You
Yeah.
made her sound like you made her sound intelligent.
Long time no see.
You are Miss Emma Sky, correct? This girl is the younger sister of my former superior, Lana Sky. 2 years ago, we stood in the same courtroom together as a witness and prosecutor. But I thought she had gone to Europe to study forensics.
I can't believe you remember me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Of course I do. How have you been? You look to be in good spirits. Are you still studying abroad?
You bet. More than anything, I want to investigate crime scenes scientifically. Been studying non-stop every day to become a top-notch forensic scientist.
Forensimalist.
But it's spring break now, so I thought I'd come back for a bit.
I see.
We could use her help. We need that
You
cum spray.
literally never knew. What? Oh.
Come splash.
I almost didn't recognize you. You've really grown in these past few years.
Please don't tease me, Mr. Edgeworth. I know I still have a long way to go. But I'm gonna be a super forensic scientist someday. You'll see.
You seem to know Mr. Edgeworth really well. Are you two acquaintances?
Well, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Miss Guy. Nice to meet you. Studying abroad to be a forensic scientist. How about you?
Wow, that's a great dream. My name's Kay Faraday, and I'm training to become the unstoppable Great Thief.
Great thief.
Don't think too hard on it, Emma. It's not worth the trouble. In any case, we have much to catch up on.
You bet we do.
So why are you here, Emma?
Well, I just so happened to decide to come back home for spring break. And then I heard that you'd come back too, so I raced on over here. I really wanted to welcome you back at the airport, but I had just missed you.
And how exactly did you know I was here?
Through the power of science. Obviously, you never underestimate what science can do for you.
Damn, look at her. She on her sidekick.
I use these to track your footprints, and I followed them straight to you.
Oh.
This set is the greatest. So wonderfully scientific. You spray this chemical on the ground, and when you shine a specific light on it, zing! The footprints light up like an electrified noble gas in a glass tube.
Bitch.
Magic, scientifically speaking.
Forensic science has never seemed more ominous to me than in this very moment.
No, I'm just a stalker, don't worry about it.
Emma, I'd like to ask you about what you witnessed.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Are you not the witness Detective Gumshoe told us about?
Well, I did get a call from Gumshoe earlier. He was practically yelling at me. Mr. Edgeworth needs scientific doohickeys right now, pal, he said.
Was that a man what was that man thinking? Or rather, not thinking?
So, let me guess. There's been a murder, right?
Yes, unfortunately. There's a sudden glint in her eyes. But I need to keep my mind focused on the witness. Now, where did that person go? I assume this is another Badger mobile?
Yeah, but it's a little different color than the Blue Badger's car.
Yes, this is the retina-searing pink model. What's that off in the distance?
Another person.
It's Amy Rose!
Oh my god!
Oh, hey!
Oh my gosh.
It's the Pink Badger. Badger, get!
Badger, 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 Badger. Just what does she see in these silly things?
Okay.
I think this badger has something to say to you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Are you, by chance, the witness I've been searching for? Sorry, but I don't speak Badger dance.
She broke out of the damn cuffs.
Vibrating. Oh my god.
Niggas lied!
I did.
Buttercream.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I don't think my voice is prepared for this.
Of course, all of Edgeworth's fans come and meet up in a circle together.
That's what you call a circle jerk. Ah! Can't take being inside that stuffy head anymore.
You're... No. Why her? Why here? Why now?
I hate her.
I first met this woman 3 years ago. She was a witness in one of my cases. She has since gone out of her way to pop up unexpectedly and cause me great grief.
Edgy poo! Why couldn't you understand what I was trying to tell you? I mean, really. I was trying so hard to keep the kids' dreams alive by staying in character. But you couldn't pick up on it. Wait. You couldn't pick up on what I was trying to convey to you. I'm sick and tired of that roundabout way of talking, so I'm just going to be direct.
I had a bad feeling before, but this just made it official. Today has gone beyond the typical not my day into the realm of waking nightmare.
Meanwhile, Phoenix is like, rip bozo.
So, you're a friend of Mr. Edgeworth too, Miss Pink Badger?
You could say that, but right now I'm just the Pink Badger, dearie.
She may look the part, but I know better than to trust my eyes around this woman.
My name is Wendy Oldbag. But you can call me Wendy, or Granny, or whatever suits you fancy.
Nice to meet you, Miss Oldback. I'm Kay Faraday.
What do I care about a young whippersnapper like you?
Yeesh. I was just trying to be polite.
Weren't you a security guard at one of the Gatewater hotels the last time we met?
I go where I'm needed. I'm very good at what I do, unlike the youth of today. I get called in all the time to fill when there aren't enough hands. Enough about me, Edgy Poo. I'm thoroughly dejected right now. I finally get the chance to see you again, and here you are talking with two minors? Ugh, men are all the same. You all just fucking beat up on women, abuse them, treat them, you misogynistic piggers.
Seem to attract all sorts of interesting people, Mr. Edgeworth.
Kay, please, I'm begging you, by any means, do not provoke her any further.
Aren't you forgetting about something, Mr. Edgeworth? This person could be the witness.
Honestly, I hope she isn't, but I don't think Phaith is going to be so kind today.
Chris' honest reaction to that information. I saw what happened. Even saw the exact moment it happened. How's that?
Oh, yeah.
So it's true. She is the witness.
I don't suppose I can afford to ignore the old bag.
Yes, it was just a little while ago. I saw it happen right in front of me. Moment of the murder.
You mean to say that you witnessed someone being killed right before your eyes?
Sounds like a pretty important piece of testimony to me.
The whole anime.
Here we go, listening to her again.
What, you don't like my beautiful voice, Phaith?
Sorry.
Oh man, he's dying.
That voice died.
Choked and died.
Alright. I came to the stadium to take a short shit. As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men kissing in that other area.
You're gonna fall for that, Tablez? Really?
I don't know, bro.
Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. It was a very terrifying experience, let me tell you.
Looks like we hit the jackpot, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I can't afford to ignore what she has to say. Unfortunately. Oh, fuck.
Is that unfortunately you tacked on at the end of that supposed to mean Edgy Poo?
Well, anyway, let's see what we can find off of this little lady.
You know.
All back to you, bitch.
Bitch, I'm big.
You have to
Die!
You have to press
Painfully
everything.
with your Alzheimer's.
Lord,
Oh,
we have to press everything. So you know, I came to the stadium to take a short break.
making sure Old Bag gets her paycheck today.
You mean you took a break from being the Pink Badger?
You may not think it, but it's hard work keeping kids' dreams alive. Smell of sweat, your hip creaks with pain, you even begin to dream about work.
That's the kind of story that would scar a child for life, you know.
Well, that's why I chose to come take my break here, whippersnapper. I don't plan on playing the part of the dead badger in front of a bunch of kids.
So what did you see while you, the Pink Badger, were resting?
Oh yes, that. Well...
As I was resting, I happened to glance over and I saw two niggas kissing. You saw two men. Can you describe them for me?
You saw two niggas.
And they look like your average niggas, completely uninteresting and not worth fawning over.
Wow.
She's an old white woman. I'm telling you, they were so boring that I don't even remember much beyond that.
But did it have any special features? Anything you can recall that would be yeah.
This is me crazy right now.
Huh. Oh my. Don't tell me you're jealous of those two men.
Now he's actually gay.
Hey, she's right. You do seem pretty worked up over them, Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm not worked up over anyone, and I'm not jealous.
Oh, it's alright, Edgy Poo. Those two were just foals compared to a stallion like you.
Christ.
I thought so little of them that I lost interest the instant I laid my eyes on them.
Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot, and the person who was shot fell to the ground. You're claiming to have seen the exact moment in which the murder took place.
Absolutely. That gun made a terrible racket when it was fired.
You didn't try to go and help the person that got shot.
I'm only one person, you smart alecky brat. What could I have done? I took off as soon as I could to find someone who could help.
2 men, 1 bullet. It's all consistent with what we found on the body. Sadly, that wasn't exactly a lot of new information to go on in your testimony.
Well, I saw the guy again. I'm sure I would identify him for you. I mean, how do you expect me to remember anything without something to jog my memory?
Self-centered, are we?
While it was somewhat useful, a testimony also presents us with a new problem.
K want to be Edgeworth so bad.
Mr. Edgeworth,
Yes?
so about this new problem,
What is that giant grin on your face for?
do you want me to show you something really nice?
Well, hold on, how old are you?
No, thank you.
Bing, bing.
Don't be so mean. I swear it's something you're going to like.
What is that gadget you're holding?
It's my new
What?
Motorola.
What you see before you
It's a
is the
bomb.
secret weapon of the great thief.
Google.
I should have known it would be worthless.
Don't be like that.
Whoa!
What do you think
We
now?
are.
What is it doing? It's projecting something into the air.
What is that shit? Hey, yo,
I'm going to input the necessary information to run the simulation now. Okay, I'm done. I'll increase the size of the projection to its maximum size. Dark skies of the evening, when no other bird dares take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of the real modern-day Robin Hood!
She
Yeah, I
has
was
a
hoping
domain
it showed-
expansion?
I was hoping it
Yes.
showed a picture of one person on the screen and I was gonna pretend to be Egg.
What is this?
This is a recreation of the murder based on the info I inputted into Little Thief.
Moody Blues.
Little thief. I dare say I think you're taking the Robin Hood thing a bit too far.
Little Thief is actually meant to be a simulator for me to plan my thefts. But I suppose if it were used like this. Let's see. This old bag said that the two men were facing each other. And then a gunshot rang out, and the victim fell to the ground.
Got laid out.
Man, I'm dead.
Splat.
So with this, we can
Weapons.
inspect the crime scene as it was in the past.
See? So what do you think?
I have to say, I'm impressed by the technology thieves have access to these days.
We call it the dark web.
Well, it is the super secret weapon of the mighty Yatakarasu.
Indeed.
Oh, but if there isn't enough information or something is out of place, the recreation could come out a little strange.
In other words, I can use this to authenticate I can use this to authenticate the validity of a witness's testimony.
You got it! You really catch on quick, Mr. Edgeworth.
Right now, the simulation is the recreation of the witness's testimony. So for now, I should re-examine everything. And if I find anything illogical or strange, I can then ask for a clarification.
Feel free to examine anything in this simulation in the way you always do. You can even present evidence whenever you find a contradiction. And if you find something, I've got Little Thief with me, so you just let me know, okay?
It'd be
Take
funny
it
if
as
we can make up some funny situations like a nigga flying.
According to the testimony, the victim fell to the ground here.
That's right. But
But if that's the case, then we've already found our first contradiction.
huh? What? Where?
If this is the real scene of the crime, there's something missing that should be here. Which piece of evidence shows the missing item?
Clearly, we're missing the badge. Pull it up.
That was a crazy burp I just did. Good thing I muted myself. Anyway. Let's go to the... So let me look at that picture in the bottom. Let me just get a good look at it.
Murder note. Murder.
Oh shit, those are notes. Alright, go back. Actually, I should probably read it.
Actually,
Let me read it, let me read it, let me read it.
this is the dead nigga, right? Or was there another dead nigga? That doesn't look like he fell face forward.
Go to the right.
I think he was shot in the back of the head.
Just spitting, no? I just gotta get a remembrance of what the fuck we're doing. Alright. You may go back. Alright. Any of my gang of lynchers thinking about anything?
Kind
Bro,
of
this Parmesan chicken kind of fire right now.
My Parmesan spaghetti got thrown away. I don't know unless someone. Do we have anything else to look at?
Are you implying that Darren has your Parmesan chicken that you threw away?
Parmesan spaghetti. That shit sound ass.
It is.
Man, fuck y'all. Anyways, solve this murder.
It's
No
okay.
cap? I don't want to, bro.
You can eat after you solve the murder.
Go back.
Imagine telling that to someone who hasn't eaten in a very long time. You
Right,
can
next
after
page.
you solve this murder.
Golly, these
Like, are
niggas
we
is
looking
just
for
flapping their gums. Let me look at that bike.
We're looking at bodies, so I
Golly, Spookalist Coonerson. I just want to see what we have, okay?
Spookalist Coonerson.
Go
I
back.
prefer Nicholas Coon.
Welcome back to the Let's Play, guys.
Go to the left.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
I think you're right about the face and forward thing. Just show them that note.
I mean, that's what they were literally staring.
Bro, oh my god. You just say yes and then move on.
Yeah.
Do you agree, Darren?
If you agree, of course.
sure.
Not even here to believe in shaking.
This is the contradiction.
Eh? Something wrong with my recreation?
If this is the real scene of the crime, something specific should be here. If you think back to how we deduced that the other crime scene was not the real one.
Oh, I get what's missing now. There's no blood on the ground here either, right?
Right. The fact that there's no blood here casts doubt on the witness's testimony.
Did you say something that would imply that blood is supposed to be there?
Because in the notes, it said, like, where you found dude in the garage, there was no blood anywhere.
No, but I'm saying in her recreation, was there anything that told us that the recreation would show blood stains?
Don't think so. It just shows a dead nigga.
No, it just, he was shot and then fell to the ground, so there should be blood somewhere if the open wound is facing the ground.
Plus the yeah,
How could you doubt me like that?
Yeah, it is.
Are you calling me a slur? I mean, liar. I know what I saw, and I saw the victim get shot down. He was like, "Gratata!"
You know, I don't think she's lying, Mr. Edgeworth.
To be honest, I can't think of a reason why she would lie to me. In that case, maybe there is another explanation for the distinct lack of blood.
She's a woman.
Simply put, a man was not bleeding.
His ass not bleeding.
Dude was wearing a costume.
Is that not?
Logic time.
Damn it, bro.
Oh
Honestly,
shit.
I'm more of a
My
JP
bad.
nigga, honestly.
This one is kind of hard, guys. There's so many options.
Damn.
Hurricane.
Ian.
Alright, guys, your spookometer is at like an 8. I'm gonna need it at a 4.
Is it not
That's a little
possible
too
that the
much.
victim was wearing a costume?
So you think that Mr. Deacon was one of the kidnappers?
I think we can reasonably assume that there's a very good chance that he was. And that if he was shot while he was inside one of those stolen costumes,
Then Mr. Deacon's blood would be inside the costume instead of on the ground.
precisely. Now, if only we could prove that the victim was wearing a costume.
You think it'd be pretty easy if we could find some footprints. But the problem is finding them, since there doesn't seem to be any around.
Footprints, huh? I wonder how we can go about finding some of those.
Someone who literally stalked us using footprints just a few seconds
Good,
ago.
good question.
This game is too hard, guys.
This is amazing. Just feel the power of science.
Shut up, Emma.
Emma, what about that method you take about...
Oh, finally, my expert knowledge of forensics is needed.
Yes, well, can you detect and trace even partial footprints?
Leave it to me. My cutting-edge detection kit can find anything.
Very well. If you could please analyze the footprints in this area.
Okay, stand back now and witness the power of science at work. And then, Kay is the one who does the oh, she...
Cum spray. Spray with the cum in it.
Hey, found something. Look right there.
I don't see anything.
That's right. Here, put on these special glasses on, Mr. Sexworth.
Mr. Sexworth.
These footprints here were definitely left by a badger costume.
Judging by the way the prints are layered, those seem to be the new.
Then we can conclude that the victim was definitely wearing a costume at the time.
Okay, in that case, I'll update Little Thief's simulation parameters. I can't wait to see what we'll find out from this new info.
Man, the costume did
Domain
block all the
expansion.
bullets.
Little thief.
Little bitch.
He did. He did.
So the victim was wearing a costume when he died.
And with that, we should be one step closer to the truth, right?
I see the recreation has changed all coordinates to the new information. Maybe closer, but now something else may have caught my eye. That's caught my attention.
Chaos Emerald.
The fuck you want?
Your testimony, naturally. I'd like to hear one more time, if you please.
Freaky.
Came to the stadium to take a shit. As I was shitting, I happened to glance over and I saw two men kissing on yeah. Suddenly, there was a loud gunshot. The person who was shot fell to the ground. It was very terrifying.
That's it.
So, does that mean this Miss Oldbag's testimony has a contradiction in it?
Yes, and I believe our best course of action is to compare it with your recreation.
See? I just knew Little Thief would be of help.
I just knew I wouldn't be used.
Now let's see if we can pull more info from Miss Oldbag to put it into the recreation.
For that, we must first find the contradiction in the testimony.
Damn.
Damn, nigga.
Well, obviously, she said that she saw two men kissing when one of them was wearing a badger costume. How you know it was a man?
When it should have been you.
Are you assuming the badger's gender? Because I don't see no gender.
Genitals. Genitals.
Among us.
Press?
Sucky baka.
You don't have to press. We already press it.
Holy shit.
Oh, we did press everything, didn't we?
It looked like your average Joe is completely uninterested.
Did I say something? No.
Gotta present the evidence, guys. Catch up. Go to the right,
Oh, the helmet, of course.
and then pick the question mark mystery machine.
Yeah, pick the sussy,
Oh, yeah, that one. Yeah.
Damn, that head looks like a nightmare from Nights.
Two men. How did you know the gender of the two people involved? Seeing as how the victim was wearing a costume at the time. Furthermore, I have another matter I'd like to inquire about. I'd very much like to know why you failed to mention the costume in your testimony. I'm beginning to doubt if you really witnessed the murder at all.
But I'm telling you, I really did see it. I saw it with my very own eyes. From a seat in the second tier.
The second tier?
Hey, didn't you say you saw it right in front of you earlier?
That was, you know, I was using the phrase in the metaphorical sense.
I see our witness still has a screw loose in the metaphorical sense.
Cushy seats in the second tier are reserved for hotshot VIPs. Which is exactly why I go there now and again to take a nap.
I can't see how you could have gotten a good look from up there. It's so high up.
Were you able to see even the victim's costume from way up there?
Well, I know I saw two people.
Two niggas.
I couldn't really see what they looked like because they were in the stage shadow.
It was hard to make out the killer and the victim that Olbach saw in the stage's shadow.
My eyesight isn't what it used to be, you know.
Then why are you testifying?
Not like when I was young, because when I was young, bro, I could see a ball sack from a mile away, I tell you.
Let's return to investigation, shall we, Kay?
You got it.
She over there breathing heavy, like...
Chaos control.
English to push to.
Oh, you're my neighbor.
Who is scraping ice cream from their bucket right now?
I put the ice cream away, so it's not.
Looks like they broke the stage down. The stage I saw this morning was in the Cinder Stadium and it's been packed away.
Backwatch.
I guess it will.
I guess that means they're done for the day.
Or maybe it's because of a different show. Because a different show is scheduled to start its run tomorrow. Logic time. What the fuck, man? Whatever.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. Oh damn, flashbang.
If that woman's testimony is to be believed, the murder occurred before the stage was broken down.
Oh. Do you want me to put that little bit of information into Little Thief?
Yes, if you please.
Okay.
No. Teenage Mutant Ninja
The
Turtles.
hell? Bro shot him while he was laying down with his feet kicking in the back.
Like he was just laid out already. shoot him again.
Bro,
Has Danny Phantom powers.
Yo, you're
this new
right.
silhouette of the victim in a costume.
The silhouettes can change depending on the information I input. But Little Thief can recreate more than just people. So investigate away. We may even find more info with which to make more accurate sim.
Alright, sounds like a plan. I didn't want to examine this. I wanted to...
I'm getting some strange deja vu.
There is clearly a fuck.
A contradiction here.
Please stop stealing my lines.
Hey, my
Oh,
bro.
come on. It wasn't hard to see it coming, even for a layman like me.
I suppose.
Man,
In any case, it's not possible for the killer to have stood here in that way.
Yeah. What do you mean
Because there was a
bit?
very real stage set up in this spot at the time.
Yeesh, I told you I got it. Do you
Fuck.
feel the need to
bad.
explain everything?
Yes, well, in any case, we still need to resolve this unusual situation.
Isn't it obvious? The killer was on top of the stage, naturally. Right, Miss Oldbeck?
Yes, I remember now. The killer was standing on top of the stage.
I had Alzheimer's.
See? Now let me update the info into the simulation.
Now he's looking like that one fish from SpongeBob holding the glass.
That music. Oh, 'cause it's
Babes.
lame.
Give him the cowboy accent.
Cowboy
No.
nigga. The cowboy.
Whatever.
Why
Well,
not?
well. What do we have here? A bunch of hooligans running amok, I see.
Agent Lang, how nice of you to join us.
Well, I can't have you being going around messing up my crime scenes.
Agent Lang, we've discovered that the real scene of the murder is here, the stadium.
I see. Appreciate it.
For what?
I'm just trying to show you my appreciation for all the time you saved me. Who knew that such a strange little toy could recreate a crime scene like that?
Little Thief is not a toy!
You two!
Sir!
I dig this theme though. They go hard.
Mm-hmm.
And they set up the whole...
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
really
they
strong.
held circle.
Nice.
And there you have it. You see, big boys like me don't need silly toys, little girl. Stupid bitch. Anyway,
Die.
this is a recreation.
So what?
Man, now it's art.
Do you still intend to assert that Officer Meekins is a killer?
I think I just put a virus on my computer. Of course, even knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let them off the hook.
What did you download?
FL Studio.
I'm trying to download FL Studio.
Christ.
That his US
Maybe Dickhead actually gave me the link and then just say the name, thinking he cursing me in Scooby-Doo language. I didn't know what he wanted. But I'm gonna see. I
What the fuck
I
are you
don't think we
talking
done.
to?
Oh, my bad.
Are y'all good?
Dude, let's I read my
Anyways,
part.
let's just move on, bro.
Holy shit.
This thing's about to get hacked in the middle of the recording. We can hear a whole ass another nigga talking.
Speaking of Spanish, just like academic computer.
Yeah, get that nigga out of here.
The real Ling.
Of course, knowing that the crime took place here doesn't let him off the hook. I should have just bought it, bro. It's $100 though.
Is it
Wait for that paycheck.
The
or
hell?
paycheck.
This is the real scene of the crime, peep.
Gang.
Officer Meekins lay in wait for the victim on top of the stage. And when the victim finally showed, he shot him from on high. That's the truth your little recreation showed. showed. I thought he was going to like combo it.
How far will you go to accuse Officer Meekins of the crime?
Hop off his tip, man.
He's the most likely suspect we got, especially given the situation with his gun.
Well, even if he is the killer, at least my recreation was on the mark.
You see? Thank you for understanding, my little crow girl.
Crow.
I'm not some common crow. I'm the Yatagarasu, the Raven of Legend.
Unfortunately, your conclusion has yet to be tested, so let's see how well it holds up.
The winning of legend.
And when the victim finally showed up, he shot him from on high.
Go to our evidence. Look at the autopsy. Shot from ABD. What does ABD stand for?
Able-bodied dick. I don't know.
Check the details.
A bad dude.
Damn. Entry point, lower right abdomen.
Oh,
Right.
abdomen.
I mean, his aim could be on point, you know, you never know.
Adonis.
Exit point, right shoulder. Never mind, that's cap.
Lower right abdomen to right.
Lower right, exit to the shoulder. That means he had to have been low. He couldn't have been high.
Yes, sir.
Imagine me doing my autopsy for you.
All right, go back.
Unless the nigga is whole horse.
Go back.
I know,
You're gonna
like,
go to the
the
left?
horse is, like, handicapped or some shit.
Present.
So he rides on a horse and shit.
The notes.
What
What?
does that
wrong
have to
character.
do with him?
Both of them said yes.
Yes, we did.
At some point, I'm gonna stop asking. But y'all didn't do anything wrong in this case, I'm just saying. I'm terribly sorry, Agent Lang. I should have warned you that our recreation is incomplete. You cut in quite unexpectedly, after all.
What's that supposed to mean?
You said that the victim was shot by the killer from up above, correct? Hate to break it to you, but that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
Y'all hear this nigga?
Recall Mr. Deacon's body specifically where the gunshot wounds were located.
She's like,
Actually, I didn't get that good of a look.
Oh, well then. The bullet entered Mr. Deacon in his abdominal region and exited his right shoulder. This is more consistent with the angle shot from beneath the victim.
Then,
Yes, our recreation had the victim being shot at an angle from above.
a clear contradiction.
What? You're discounting your own conclusions?
No, this is one point. This one point is the only flaw. This was the mistaken parameter of our recreation.
killer and victim's locations.
Yeah.
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 Yes, the locations of the killer and the victim were wrong.
I get it. I see what you're trying to say.
I believe the killer and the victim were standing opposite to what we initially thought. It was the victim who was on top of the stage as he was being shot by the killer.
Zam.
If this is what happened, it also explained the positioning of the gunshot wounds.
But then, what about the footprints?
Since footprints don't lie, we can assume then that the killer was also wore a costume.
Okay, I'll try using that data instead.
Too advanced for what the game
Damn,
wants.
blind
Strikes
my
again.
eyes.
Bro,
The
what are you talking
master
about
and
this time? What are you talking about?
There was something I said in one of the previous recordings. Don't worry about it. about it.
Whatever.
Yeah, future Sly will figure it out.
I won't, because I don't care.
Because he won't go back and watch it. That's why.
You really pissed me off. Judging by the fact that both the killer and the victim were wearing costumes, I'd say it was a killing between the two kidnappers. That would be the most natural conclusion. Wouldn't you agree, Agent Lang?
Chaos Blast!
Doesn't even apply here.
Well done, Mr. Prosecutor.
Chaos
But that alone doesn't clear Officer Meekins out of the crime.
middle finger.
Edgeworth had to get off the screen to avoid that attack.
He's gonna shove that where? He's gonna shove that middle finger.
I ask that you take another good look at the tire marks over there. The 3 marks are indicative of the Blue Badger mobile. The story Officer Meekins told about that shop on wheels getting stolen was just a lie. He drove the Blue Badger mobile here and committed the damn murder. Then, he used the car to move the body to the garage in a Wild Wild West area.
You believe he moved the body with the car?
Into me mom's car. That's right. It was Officer Meekins himself who pointed us to the way he did it.
The 3 tire tread marks are very telling. However, is the Blue Badger mobile the only thing capable of creating such a pattern?
Can we check it? What does it say when we check it? Because it says something about, like, marks or something, right?
Well, there's no mud on it. I don't know if that was
These
anything,
are some clean tires.
or if it washed off, or the rain, or I'm
Oh yeah,
completely
they
lost
did
with
mention
I'm completely lost with the timeline of this whole scenario. So you guys are on your own.
my brain is struggling to function. Maybe.
I just remember them saying that it happened after some rain. And it reminded me of Danganronpa with the sprinkler.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm on their dick. So let's go back and present this, and maybe that's what they want. I mean, we don't have any other vehicles to show them anyway, so.
Yeah, and we also have like a fuck ton of health.
I was looking at something. What'd you say you wanted to do?
Present this.
Oh wait,
Did we
probably
present it
not here though. Go back. Back again. Yeah. Take another look at it. Yeah, go to the right.
Okay.
It's probably that one, but next. 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 I think it was
try it here.
I think it was the one all the way in the beginning, like the second. Was it the second one? Yeah, the
The
second
tire
one.
mark. Oh, the 3 are indicated
Sure.
by the Blue Badger.
We can give that one a come shot.
Hey, let me check. Never mind.
Epic.
Sorry, Agent Lang,
Victory
but that's an
Royale.
impossible tale.
Sorry, Agent. And why is that?
Those tire marks could not have been left by Officer Meekins' Blue Badger mobile.
Here go this bitch.
One look at the car would have told you so. What proves that the Blue Badger mobile had never been to this stadium?
Oh, the
Wheels?
tire.
I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause they're clean. Oh my gosh! We're good.
Take a good look
No,
at
we're
the
not.
tires. There's not a single dollop of mud to be found on it.
Oh, well, that's what happens when you don't pay attention.
Shower.
If this car had come to the backstage area and left those tire tracks, then the lack of mud on these tires stands out as very peculiar indeed.
Then, how do you explain the tire tracks, genius?
Hey, I've got it. What about Miss Oldbag's pink badger mobile?
Don't be ridiculous. was sleeping the entire time on the second tier seats. The second tier seats, which are for VIPs only.
Indeed, I believe we can rule her out as someone related to the crime. However, there's yet one more roving store, as I recall.
Oh, you mean the Proto-Badger?
It looked like the Golden Freddy of the Badgers.
That's right, there was one more parking space inside that parking garage. And it proves the existence of a Proto-Badger-mobile. Agent Lang, I suggest you find this Proto-Badger-mobile post-haste. There must still be some sort of incriminating evidence in it.
I wouldn't trust him to go find it.
Are you saying that he's not trustworthy?
H.
Hey, did you hear something?
Let's go, Phoenix.
H. L.
H-E double hockey sticks.
God.
Yeah.
It's blue.
What the? I don't know what that mic did.
Are you alright?
Well, this is something. Looks like we found our kidnapping victim.
Yeah, he just walked on out.
Where were you all this time? About west. Wait,
That's blue.
We're not- Never mind.
I already forgot the name.
Use your name, nigga, name.
Is blue here?
Lucifer?
I think Blue died.
He was eating ice cream, whereas Tablez calls it onion.
Hush.
I don't ever call it.
What?
That made me mad.
Nigga said hush. Didn't say a word.
Oh, Christ. Wild West with kidnappers.
He was the one in the room next to the one I was held in.
Ran away using the Underground Railroad and got lost.
W slave.
The kidnappers.
The frog.
What is it? I can't understand what you're trying to say.
Frog from Shrek.
Yeah, because you're standing all the way over there. But the kidnappers
Well, damn, I don't want to touch it.
escaped wearing costumes.
I want to catch your kidnapped. Yeah.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see their faces. But two. One was a woman.
A woman?
Got an important piece of testimony.
It's great. We got plenty of women here that we can all
Hey.
accuse.
What are you guys doing? Stop standing there and get your cops on this already.
Nah,
Already.
I don't feel like it.
I'll even let you guys have what the kid said just now. Consider it a gift.
Bruh.
Just gonna leave this nigga dying.
Now are you gonna get out of my crime scene or am I gonna have to get rough?
Oh,
Again?
she's a minor.
You're nothing but a big bully.
Shut up, Emma.
Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, let's go.
Oh, no. Not you. You're very important. We're a very important witness for my case. I'm not about to let you get away that easily.
Don't count on me to testify, because I won't. Not for your bitch ass.
That's right. I won't either. You hear me, you young bitch?
Hey, calm down. There's no need for all this hostility, ladies. I just want to take a statement from each of you. That's it. I'm not gonna rough either of you up. I give you my word. Come on now. Fair maidens, what do you say? Will you cooperate?
Fair maidens? Oh my god. I'm sodden. My, you little rascal. You sure know a way into a woman's heart.
W-Riz.
Langzy says,
That's crazy.
the passage of time is but a fleeting moment, and a lady is young forever.
Trying to outdo my edgy poo with your fancy schmancy sayings. Let's get this over with. So we're clear, I'm only interested in giving you my statement.
Sure, just as long as Mr. Prosecutor leaves us be.
You can have her.
Wow. Mr.
first honest reaction
I'm
to
out
him.
this bitch.
Table, shut the fuck up.